Okay, Ian is expected to be a monster storm, so let's head over to meteorologist Ashley Carter. And Ashley has been busy tracking that storm all morning. Ashley, what is the latest?
Yeah, things are only getting worse hour by hour. What started as a Category 3 just a couple of hours ago has now increased to that Category 4 as we're continuing to see higher wind gusts as the storm moves closer and closer to that Florida west coast. So right now, still 155-mile-per-hour winds just beneath that Category 5 hurricane. By the time we get into later this morning, we are expecting Ian to make landfall just south of Tampa. And as we go on throughout the day, weakening is shown, though we're still expecting it to move through central Florida, producing catastrophic winds, catastrophic storm surge, as well as flooding, with even higher amounts of storm surge possible than what we are forecasting just earlier today. This is the rest of Ian's track. We're going to see that northern turn closer to Georgia, and even in areas in Georgia and South Carolina, we could get 4 to 8 inches of rainfall by the time we get into the end of this work week. So very dangerous situation right now for Florida, as well as some of our southeastern states. We're not going to see any impacts here in central Texas, however. This is your look at downtown Temple, 64 degrees, getting ready for that sunrise less than an hour from now. We're getting ready to get beautiful, and look at those clear skies as you head out the door. And it's pretty cool heading out. 57 degrees right now in Gatesville, 66 as you head out the door in Waco, 63 getting up in Mexia. And the rest of the day, it's pretty quiet. We're going to see plenty of sunshine, highs back into the 90s, a touch above average for this time of year, though because we don't have that moist air, it's actually going to feel pretty good and pleasant for any of those outdoor plans you have today. So once we get into the second half of your work week, cold front does push through because of Ian circulation. We're not going to get any rain, however. We're going to see temperatures get on the decrease a couple of degrees, as well as that chilly morning that we had yesterday. That's going to stick around here for the next several days. It also does bring in more of that drier air with that east and northeastern flow. So no chance for rain in the next several days. It's actually not very much good news, considering we still are drought stricken in a lot of areas in central Texas. We're seeing those severe drought conditions for most areas in our western zones, as well as extreme to exceptional drought conditions. So because of the lower humidity, very little to no chance for rain over the next several days. A wildfire threat is going to be of importance over the next couple of days. So with that being said, here are a couple of safety tips you can follow to prevent that from happening, especially if you're in our western zones. As I get a look at this 7-day forecast, we remain pretty stagnant when it comes to the weather pattern. It's quiet, it's sunny. We're going to get the cool start to the morning. Going to need the heater as you head out the door, but by the afternoon, you'll be able to turn the AC on as temperatures right around seasonable through next week.